Surprising, inspiring, exciting, and above all colourful, circuses have become magic places that invite us not only to dream, but also to have fun and use our imagination in a different world and full of joy. From clowns, trapeze artists, acrobats, contortionists, magicians, and impressive creatures, this huge tent full of colours has presented us for hundreds of years the most incredible tricks. For this reason, we bring to you a list of the 10 most insane circus acts that still get performed to this day. Number 10. Fire breathing. Practiced for hundreds of years, fire artists put some kind of fuel in their mouth and then spray it towards a torch to light it. Eating fire is a different and very spectacular act, and even if it seems much more dangerous than it really is, the truth is that fire breathing can be mortal if it isn't done with precaution. Number 9. Big Cat Act. Currently, animal protection groups are fighting to eliminate the use of animals in circuses. However, we cannot deny that seeing big lions and tigers on stage has remained as one of the most attractive acts for the public. Although dangerous and even deadly, the show of the big cat tamer still is, today, part of the circus tradition. Number 8. Wall of Death. Although you may not have heard of it, you can be sure that it's still done today, 8 or 9 decades after its creation. Wall of Death is an extreme trick in which several motorcycles not only move at high speed around the walls of a giant cylindrical ball, usually made of metal, but also put their lives at risk, performing dangerous and impressive tricks. Number 7. Trapeze Act. This is the main act in almost all circuses in the world and represents trust, cooperation, and teamwork. For more than a century, men, women, and even children with bright and colourful costumes defy death by doing tricks in the air as they fly above a crowd that sees them with emotion and expectation. Number 6. Elephant Act. Elephant tricks can be one of the most dangerous circus acts because of not only the size and strength of these animals, but of the abuse and cruelty they're subjected, and the damage they can cause to artists and the public due to instinctive reactions. However, today, despite having decreased the use of this act, it's still performed in several circuses around the world. Number 5. High wire. Keep balance, jump, walk, and perform different tricks unprotected and suspended hundreds of feet high on a cable is a very dangerous and deadly feat. That's why even if the most experienced artists put their lives in danger in every act before performing a great trick, they practice their new acrobatics a few feet from the ground and hooked to a harness for protection. Number 4. Equestrian Acts. Can you imagine doing acrobats on top of a horse galloping at full speed? The use of animals at circuses is very frequent, and horses are not the exception. Whether standing, jumping with one foot, or with a head supported by one hand, the riders endanger their lives and that of their horses by performing what is one of the most dangerous acts of the circus world. Number 3. Contortionist. A strong and athletic person able to bend its body in an incredible variety of postures can seem very painful. Squeezed in small boxes, large bottles, tiny spaces, and placing their legs and arms in impossible positions, the contortionist is perhaps one of the most unforgettable, disturbing, and fantastic circus acts of all time. Number 2. Sword swallowing. Although it may seem like an illusion, a trick, or just magic, the truth is that swallowing a sword is a real act. By disobeying all reasonable health and safety rules, sword swallowing is an extremely dangerous act, and knowing that they're really doing it makes it much harder to see. Number 1. Flying Wallendas. This is perhaps the most dangerous, fatal, and even deadly aerial circus act in the world. Repeated and performed by hundreds of people for generations, the flying Wallendas consists of maintaining balance on a tense rope while doing stunts, using objects such as chairs, very long rods, and even multiple artists who ride on each other to make incredible figures while they're suspended in the air.
Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We publish content every week for your entertainment. Leave a comment to let us know what you would like to see in our next Top 10.